Saturday marks the 33rd anniversary of the Tiananmen Square massacre, which Beijing, for its part, calls the June 4th incident. On this day in the year 1989, the Chinese government sent tanks and troops, which opened fire on peaceful protesters. They killed an estimated several hundred people. You'd barely know it in Hong Kong, though, where authorities are striving to censor any reminder of the event. Earlier, I spoke to our correspondent Oliver Ferry, who explained just how commemorations there have essentially been banned.
The Hong Kong government cannot quite bring itself to say that it is illegal to commemorate the 1989 Tiananmen crackdown, but for the third year running it is using pandemic restrictions as a pretext to prohibit any gathering today. It announced yesterday that Victoria Park, where the vigil normally takes place, will be closed for 24 hours, that is since 11 o'clock last night, to prohibit any gathering that might spread the virus, they said. Of course, the Hong Kong government has been using the virus as the coronavirus as a pretext for prohibiting protests or gatherings of any sort over the past 2.5 years. It even has some fairly illogical restrictions whereby you can gather in groups of several dozen people at a wedding banquet, but you are not allowed to gather in groups of 4 or more outdoors. And of course, it has long been established that the coronavirus is far less transmissible in the open air. But police have warned members of the public that they face up to 5 years in prison if they do turn out to commemorate, even on outside of Victoria Park. They say that anyone with a candle could potentially be in infraction of the law. Beijing's foreign ministry also told foreign consulates in Hong Kong not to commemorate it. That has been unheeded by a number of consulates, such as the US and Australia, which posted social media posts commemorating the 1989 crackdown.
In sports news now, Saturday is the